Hi, I'm Nevermind I Love You, singer of pop punk band Project. Right now it's a solo venture, but we do play live shows with the full band. The band is sort of something I've always wanted to do. I grew up playing shows in the Warped Tour era. I've had a few bands and a bunch of friends play Warped Tour, so it's kind of always been Warped Tour adjacent with my music. Nevermind I Love You is kind of just me falling into it fully. I feel like the emo realm can be leaned towards like lyricism and melody, so that sort of thing blended with newer production I think is kind of how I find a cool balance. I tend to do a lot of mixing things that they would do back in 2005, 2009, certain things like that. The LA local scene is very inviting. Everyone is super friendly. I've got a ton of friends. To have people that I admire come up to me singing my lyrics, and they're people who make great music as well. I think that the scene in general has just been super welcoming from the beginning. So the song originally was called Options. It was always meant to be a filler name for the song. Interestingly enough, I played it for a friend and they sort of felt like it was written about them and asked me who else I knew in Chicago. It was kind of, the way they said it felt kind of weird, and so because of that, that's kind of how it sparked the, oh, I know you think this is about you, but I would love for people to have their own experience with it. The song is sort of embedded in situationship sort of ties, not really understanding that someone might not be beneficial for your life and understanding when it's time to let that go. So we just released a song with my good friend Gavin Prophet. If you're familiar with the band or seen us live, you know that Gavin is an integral part of Nevermind I Love You, even though he's not an official member. So it was really awesome to be able to put out a song with him. It's called Bigfoot. It's a good, fun pop punk song about just conspiracy stuff, as well as a show January 8th with my boys in Balance.